Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're gonna talk about the must-do maintenance on all BMWs. This applies to basically all cars, but it's a must-do on all performance cars. Let's start with the oil change. Whenever you buy a car, don't assume that the person before you did an oil change. That's priority number one. Do an oil change with the required OEM oil or recommended OEM oil. Get something like Valvoline, something branded. I typically get them from SAP Europe or, believe it or not, Walmart. But I also check the manual of the car or on the forums for the best oil. Do an oil change. If possible, do the engine oil, priority number one, and differential oil. Do it at least one time. Do it that way you know that you have, that those two things are done. And then think about doing the transmission flush or a filter replacement too, and gasket. Those three things are, in my opinion, it should be prioritized. Tires. Typically when you buy a car, it comes with whatever tires the previous owner put on. For example, in this case, these ones are 225 4018 that happen to be the OEM size, but the brand no Somilton. God knows, right? That these ones, are they the same brand? I can guarantee they're not. Are they? Oh, funny enough, they are the same brand, and they happen to be the wrong size. These cars, they come with a 255 3518, much wider. So when you see it, when you buy the car brand new, this is the type of stuff that you have to look into it, because you're gonna need to factor in putting new tires on it. In this case, I'm not gonna do it because we're going to replace the wheels and tires anyway to put bigger tires in the back. These wheels that we have right now, they don't accept the bigger tires because they're gonna rub on the chassis. So we have to get the correct tires, especially for the 135s. Let's talk about the carbon cleaning on all direct injections BMWs, the N54, the M55, and so on. You have to do it. I'm gonna make a dedicated video showing how much carbon it comes out of the valves on these cars. It doesn't matter the mileage. Anything over 80,000 miles, you have to do it. That is the difference between your car and your friend car having the same mods and you're being a little bit faster. It's not that difficult. I'm gonna make a video showing how to do it. If I do it, anybody can do it. Filters, especially air filters and intakes. You have to get the filters replaced. Nobody does that. Nobody does that unless a person before you was an enthusiast. Nobody does it. Do it. That is the main difference between your car running perfectly and your car running like crap. Injectors and coils. Unless your car comes with index 12 injectors, with the proper seals, with the new seals, and they have been quoted to the computer, you have to think about replacing them and bringing them up to the latest index. Injectors are one of those things that you have to replace. Literally, you have to do it because you're planning on tuning these cars to make 400, 500 horsepower. You need the injectors to supply the right amount of fuel to every single cylinder. For example, one cylinder can be running lean and the other ones can be okay. For one cylinder running lean, you're gonna blow your engine and you have to replace the whole engine. It's good to start thinking about it. Don't buy the Chinese ones. Get them from SAP Europe, get them from an OEM car, a crash car, a park car, but don't buy them on eBay. Don't buy them on eBay. They can be fake. The injectors are one of the main things. Injectors are fuel pump. And the way to I'm gonna make another video checking the injectors and talking about it. I don't want to go too much into depth on this type of stuff, but just keep an eye out for my videos. I'm gonna show what to check and what to do and how to replace them, how to check them. Super simple stuff. Don't be scared. Everything is possible. With that being said, these are in my priorities. the maintenance that you have to do, and that you have to look into it whenever you buy one of these era BMWs, and factor it in on your purchase price. Don't buy it for $9,000 and then you have to spend $3,000 on top of it, replacing everything. Another thing that I just remember, the water pump. Ask the previous owner, have you replaced the water pump? No, I haven't. Then factor it in. That's easily $500. The pump costs around $300. Put the OEM pump, and the fluid and the thermostat. You have to do that. That's actually one of the main things that goes out on these cars. That's one of those things that leave you stranded on the side of the road. The water pump. If you replace the water pump and the oil, and tires, at least check the tires, you can buy it with confidence that you're gonna be okay. Another thing to look into it, and be very careful, is the turbos, the condition of the turbos. Have the turbos been replaced? They don't last more than 80,000 miles, no tune. Anything past 18 PSI, you're gonna blow the seals on the turbos. I suspect that this car has one of the turbos is blown. I suspect that, again, it smokes a little bit. Once it starts smoking, it's because of that. And now that we're here and it's raining, let me show you why you need this cover on. Look how much water we have on top of the ECU, and look how much water we have inside the value of the engine. That is a no-no. We have to put the cover back on. And the reason why I opened the hood was to show you that there is the PCV valve right here. It's kind of a little bit hard to see. You have to replace that too. I can guarantee you that the previous owner didn't do shit. They never do. These cars happen to have a cash can. That's great. That's another thing that you can do to prevent the burning of oil. But this car, even with the cash can, it still burns oil. Don't be surprised if the cash can is full of oil. I'm gonna take it apart in the next video and double check that. The fact that you have the cash can doesn't mean that it is not full of oil already. Again, little things like that is good to keep an eye out and budget it in. Whenever you buy the car, don't pay top dollar unless it has been done. For example, I'm going to video everything that I do to this car, and if I do decide to sell it in the future, I'm gonna send the guy, look, brother, go through the videos. This is why this one costs this much, and the old one's done, because this one, the maintenance is done. All of it have been done. One of those things that gives value to your car and a peace of mind to the future owner. Again, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Let's keep the build series going, and thank you for watching.